presentation.
Evaluation?
Oh, evaluation, sorry, I forgot, I'm at peak, not Sweet Talkers. I'm going to open this up to Greg, where we will get our evaluation. Yes. Evaluation time. So the primary evaluator, 2 to 3 minutes, just like regular. But then with the round robin, we don't want to go over a total of 8 minutes.
I usually do green at 2,
Got
yellow
it.
at 7, and red at 8.
Watch for the green, throw it open around robin.
So 2, 7, and 8.
There we go.
Wait a minute,
So when it gets to green, Greg knows he's got a minute and he better be opening it up.
and
At
your
se-
8 is including the 2 to 3.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, so that's how they do the timing.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. I don't see any guests, but okay. And most especially, Linda. I had the distinct pleasure of evaluating Linda this morning in her speech advocating for the FLTI. Her purposes were to make a point advocating, for example, the need to make kids better, improve your advocacy, get in front of congressmen, et cetera, and support that very well with the reasons why you should. Seems like to me that I think she did. She got to the point relatively quickly. Good rhetorical advice at the opening. How would you like to be an engaged citizen? Maybe stating it a little louder, but I thought it was very good. She, one of the things I might have done though in that regard is FLTI. Nobody knew what that was right away. Still not entirely certain what it is. What is that? Family Leadership Training Institute, I think is what you said that was. Okay, might try to make that point a little clearer besides just on your slides what the FLTI actually was. And it was supported relatively well. First reason was, hey, it's free. Can't complain about the price. But at the same time, she said it's making an impact in kids' lives. They're engaging with their parents better. They're engaging with their leaders better, and they're growing up to be better leaders, congressmen even. The visual slides were very awesome altogether. But I did catch a reading from one of them initially early on. That's a no-no as we're taught in IT when we're doing our slides for our technical presentations. Try and keep your content unique from your slides, detach yourself as best as you can. But the slides were nice and simple for the most part. Could get through them relatively well and at a scrolling speed. They helped to advocate. And later on you got better as far as reading from the slides were concerned. Let's see. Also, you talked about some of the greater reasons here, positive impact on youth. I liked your handouts there for contact information. I might have taken the one slide that you had with that bio and just taken it off the presentation outright. Nobody could get through that whole bio there on the slide. And you had a good transition to the Q&A. I think you handled it well. You kept it on topic. And overall, it was a fun speech to listen to. I look forward to hearing from more as you continue your way through your technical presentation, Manuel. Anyways, I'll throw it out to an open Q&A now. Chris? Or Diane. My bad. I need more coffee.
I'll respond to Diana.
So, who is David McPhee, and why do we care what he thought about this program? And what did he think, anyway? So that was what I wondered when you were talking about David McPhee. his
And I
story.
didn't say the CSU.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so I left my piece out. My piece of
And
information.
the thing that I really loved was when you were giving the description of voting and how, we, all the things we do, and we wear our sign proudly to encourage others, and yet we could do so much more. That was really
Anyone else? Diane? you put me right into that, Chris.
Yeah, that's okay. I've already floated the feet. Anyway, so I liked it. It was very effective and straightforward. It was very easy to follow. I really liked the strong conclusion after the Q&A. A lot of speakers forget that and sort of tail off and nothing. Okay, I guess I got to stage. I thought there were some opportunities for pictures. Like when you had I think it was the bar chart was showing, and you said the first one was amazing. You had this and this and this, and I thought, man, that would be awesome in a picture with like 3 or 4 pictures on the photo, and then somebody could look at it and get a feeling of, wow, that's a picture. And the other one is instead of free, I would emphasize that the only investment is your time. So it's rather than a free cost, which is not worth much usually, it's an investment of a pretty good amount of time because we get amazing results.
Just to point on that conclusion, I really think it's really nice how you just drew that all into about 2 points at the end there. And sorry, I forgot your name. Keith. Sorry.
Actually, I thought it was a very good presentation, very professional.
the question that I had, in addition to a couple of these others, so what's in it for me? I can see what I can do for society, I can see what I can do for youth. The what's in it for me was missing. For me.
Right. Greg?
Thank you for getting a remote control.
Bought it yesterday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Renee? You said her hand up now forever.
Really enjoyed your presentation and I want to be more involved. I think you could have discussed more about the training and what is exactly involved with the training. Somebody did have a question about during the Q&A. I think that could have been more information. I actually think your presentation needed to be longer because I need more information. Right. So I think you just barely hit the highlights. I really needed more information, and that could have just been because we are limited on our time here.
It's
But I
similar
really-
to make you hungry.
That is
That's
exactly
right.
it. And now I would like my main course. But it was very engaging.
And in that case, I'd argue that she accomplished her speech. She got you interested. Great.
Yes.
Alex?
Linda, I think one of the things that could have been more effective is when you handed out this particular sheet on how to sign up. I would have held that back until the very end at the end of the Q&A, when you're building up everything, as Chris mentioned, that really solid conclusion so that the last words linger. Give this as something else to linger with them so that they have the idea that I need to go and do this now.
You also might want to staple these two pieces of paper together because I don't think people realize that.
And then I
They
don't know
went
if I
together,
thought that
so
was necessary. I
some-
thought it was just examples that they could be separated.
All right, I'm going to go over here to Mohan.
But,
Yeah, holy shit.
yeah, awesome.
So what will happen, the passes the question and that was really good after you asked, what will happen when you put this diagnosis together? The answer was conflict. You gave a quick pass between those, which I liked a lot. So one of the things was, what gave rise to this idea would have been a very impactful one.
Yeah. Mohan actually just kind of implied another point there on the use of profanity, I think, in speeches. It's, controversial topic. For the most part, I think peak performance tries to stay rated PG-13. I think you're allowed one or two swear words to try and bring your point across. But, and every so often I've put my speeches into rated R territory on something. I try not to do that. Think about how, and use it very cleverly and sparingly, I think is probably the best point for anybody making a speech. Chris? Sir.
The slides that you had of these, I either wanted you to spend more time so that we really got to use them, or not put them in your presentation and just hand them out.
Okay.
Because once they were up there, they had a lot of text, a lot of verbiage, and I wanted to read it. But of course, thank heavens you didn't just have us sit and read that. So then either use just some other type of graphic, but not these, and hand these out, or spend a little more time on them.
Paul, I think you had something? Or?
Just one thing, I love how you stepped forward as a gesture of when you were talking about stepping forward. Very well.
All right, Kathy?
And I was thought it was well organized, and besides that, I was pulled in by your commission to the subject, which came through lots of ways without being overwhelming. I would say simplify the slides, and I'm curious, a lot of what you talked about was the youth program, but your audience is all more than youth. And so how does it apply to me was sort of the question. And how would I be chosen, or is it a choosing? Could I get too many applications?
I think that's about all the time we've got right now. So thank you very much again, Linda.